My daughter has accused you of kidnapping." Those words hit me harder than anything I had heard in 13 years. I stood frozen in my kitchen, the phone pressed to my ear, while my 3 grandchildren sat at the table behind me, doing homework, just like they had every day since they were little. 13 years ago, my daughter dropped them off at my door with 2 suitcases and red, tired eyes. "I just need a few weeks," she said. "I'll be back when I figure things out." Weeks turned into months. Months turned into silence. Phone calls went unanswered. Messages were never read. Birthdays passed. Then school started. Then middle school. Then high school. I stopped waiting. I became their mother in every way that mattered. I braided hair before school, packed lunches, sat through parent-teacher meetings, stayed up with fevers, nightmares, and broken hearts. I worked longer hours, sold my car, gave up retirement plans, all without complaint. I never once told them their mother had abandoned them. I always said, "She loves you. She's just not ready." And then, one morning, a police officer stood in my doorway. "Ma'am," he said carefully, "your daughter claims you took her children without permission." I laughed at first. It sounded ridiculous. Then I saw the papers in his hand. Kidnapping. Unlawful custody. Interference with parental rights. My knees weakened. Behind me, my oldest grandson whispered, "Grandma, what's happening?" I looked at their faces, the children who had grown up calling my house home. And I realized something terrifying. The woman who left them behind had come back not as a mother, but as an accuser. The court date came fast. My daughter walked into the courtroom dressed perfectly, hair done, makeup flawless, confidence rehearsed. She cried at the right moments, told the judge how she had been manipulated, how I had turned her children against her. She said she was young, overwhelmed, that she only meant to leave them temporarily. Temporary, apparently, meant 13 years. Her lawyer painted me as a controlling grandmother who refused to give the kids back. No one asked why she never came. No one asked why there were no phone records. No one asked why she never paid a single dollar in support. Until my lawyer stood up. He presented school records listing me as guardian for over a decade. Medical forms. Emergency contacts. Letters. Photos. Thousands of messages I had sent that were never answered. Then he asked my daughter one question. "Can you show the court a single attempt to reclaim custody before this year?" She couldn't. Her eyes dropped. The judge turned to me. "Why didn't you pursue legal custody?" I answered honestly. Because I believed she'd come back. And because I didn't want to humiliate my own child. The courtroom went quiet. Then my oldest granddaughter asked to speak. She stood, hands shaking, and said, "She didn't kidnap us. She saved us." One by one, the kids told the truth. Who packed their lunches? Who came to school events? Who stayed when everyone else left? My daughter cried harder. But this time, the tears didn't convince anyone. The judge sighed. "This is not a kidnapping case," he said firmly. "This is abandonment." My daughter's face collapsed. But the battle wasn't over yet. The ruling came a week later. Full legal custody was granted to me. Supervised visitation was offered to my daughter, slow, structured, and conditional. Not punishment. Protection. Outside the courthouse, reporters asked me if I hated her. I shook my head. No. I pity her. Because she didn't lose her children that day. She lost the story she told herself. At home, life returned to its rhythm, school, dinners, laughter. But something had changed. The kids stopped asking when their mother would come back. They already knew who stayed. Years later, my daughter tried again, this time not through courts, but through apology. It was quieter. Less dramatic. Realer. Healing didn't happen overnight. but truth finally had space to breathe. If you're listening to this story, remember. Love is proven by presence, not biology. Raising a child is not about giving birth, it's about showing up. And sometimes, the real hero is the one who stayed when leaving was easier. Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories about family, truth, and the strength it takes to protect what matters most. ****